He was an Alaska-based military member killed in combat in Afghanistan 14 years ago today. And today he was remembered and honored.
Loved ones and members of the 673rd Air Force Squadron celebrated the life and legacy of Staff Sergeant Timothy Bowles at a special memorial on J-Bear.
Georgina Fernandez shares more on how his life and his service is inspiring future airmen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
This memorial serves as a reminder that what we do is more than a job.
Selflessness.
Tim was smart, polite, well-behaved, and always willing to give a helping hand, even at a young age.
And self-sacrifice. Values Timothy Bowles grew up with.
Our neighbors, our friends and family from church, they all had that servant heart, and it just naturally came to Tim.
Traits that Bowles embodied in every aspect of his life and his service in the U.S. Air Force. When the deployment orders to Afghanistan came in, he took someone else's place.
The orders came down for a different airman. Her husband had just returned from deployment, and my brother was like, no, that's not right. You have children. You deserve to be a family. I'll go. Let me go.
Then the military says on March 15th, 2009, he volunteered to go on a patrol mission to take the place of a comrade who was sick. Bull, who was 24 years old, was killed when his vehicle was destroyed by an improvised explosive device while on a 4-vehicle patrol checking on a local school.
Almighty God, we're gathered here to remember Staff Sergeant Timothy Bowles, who gave his life on this day 14 years ago. As we remember Tim's life, we consider the words of his father that Tim was always unselfish.
A decade and a half later, his memory stays alive through stories and the little treats his nephews and niece carry on.
With my oldest son, I'm just like, I have to step back and look at him and be like, did I really just hear those words come out of your mouth? He's like, what's wrong with that? And I said, that's exactly what your uncle said.
His sacrifice unforgotten, as his loved ones and fellow airmen remember him yearly.
And our service to our families, and to our fellow airmen, and to our nation, challenge us today to live and serve like Tim, always unselfish.
As they honor his ultimate sacrifice.
I love him, and I'm proud of him.
Georgina Fernandez, Alaska's news source.
And to all the men and women in uniform serving here in Alaska and around the world, we say thank you for your service.